Mabuhay everyone, Mark just back here, and today we are going to have another comparison video. And this is a comparison between the Kyrie 5s and the Zoom Freak 1s. I don't have my Zoom Freak 1s here right now. So before we start, I would just like to remind you guys, if you haven't watched the full performance video of each of the sneaker, I would put the link up here for a more detailed performance review of each of these. And again, reminder guys, I have an ongoing raffle, and be sure to click my previous video. I think it's the Donish one versus the Why Nots or something else, but be sure to check that out, and the raffle mechanics are there for my new raffle. So let's get on to the comparison between the Freak 1s and the Kyrie 5s. Which sneaker is better in terms of performance? As always, let us start with the uppers of the two sneakers. For the Kyrie 5s, this is a fuse mesh upper. Freak 1s also have a fuse mesh upper, but they have a more different type of knit. The Kyrie 5s upper is really close to knit compared to the upper of the Freak 1s, making the Kyrie 5s less ventilated, and it's not that breathable, but in terms of support, it doesn't stretch at all. Very supportive upper all throughout the sneaker. For the Zoom Freak 1s upper, it's also a fuse mesh upper, but it's a little bit thinner compared to the Kyrie 5s. Still very durable. It also doesn't stretch, but in terms of durability, I would give it to the upper of the Kyrie 5s, especially this taco colorway. The fuse mesh upper is really durable on the Kyrie 5s. If you want a more durable upper, go with the Kyrie 5s. But in terms of support, both are very supportive uppers, but the upper of the Freak 1s are more breathable compared to the Kyrie 5s. So that's a thing to note. And as for the lacing system of both shoes, as you know, the Kyrie 5s has a Venus flytrap lacing system, and it is really good for lockdown. Foot containment is awesome on the Kyrie 5s. If you want maximum foot containment and you don't want your feet going anywhere inside the sneaker, I mean, the Kyrie 5 is the best in the business. The Zoom Freak 1s, don't count it out. It's still very good. Lockdown is amazing on the Freak 1s. Pretty snug in the forefoot. The only down part on the Kyrie 5s is it's kind of hard to wear it because of the lacing system, and it's pretty snug. There's a limit on how you can extend the Venus flytrap, so wide footers, watch out for the Kyrie 5s. You're better off, I think, with the Zoom Freak 1s because it has a more traditional lacing system, and if you want maximum foot containment, it's still very good. Going to the back part of both sneakers, the Kyrie 5s is a mid-cut sneaker while the Zoom Freak 1s is a low. So if you want more ankle protection, of course, go with the Kyrie 5s. Don't worry, it's still very comfortable. I really like the padding around the Kyrie 5s ankle area and also the heel area. This heel Achilles pillows are very nice. Heel containment is awesome. There's an internal TPU counter in the Kyrie 5s, and your heel won't slip anywhere. Lockdown is amazing on the Kyrie 5. I mean, lockdown is really the strength of the Kyrie 5s. While the Freak 1s, there's enough ankle protection even though it's a low. So if you're more on the low cut sneakers, of course, Freak 1 is for you, but if you want more ankle protection, of course, the Kyrie 5s. Now, moving on to the midfoot or cushion of the sneakers, the Kyrie 5 has an injected phylon with an articulated Zoom turbo in the front, which is very nice after breaking it in. You can really feel the bounciness in the forefoot. Freak 1s has an injected phylon, which is softer than the injected phylon found here in the Kyrie 5s. The Zoom unit is on the back, on the heel. It's a double stack Zoom unit. In the forefoot, there's no Zoom unit, and I prefer my Zoom unit in the forefoot because I use my forefoot to jump a lot, especially on the second jump or on a rebound. So I prefer the cushion on the Kyrie 5s compared to the Zoom Freak 1s because it's a little bit dead on the forefoot. I don't feel any bounce in the forefoot of the Freak 1s, but if you're a heel striker like Giannis and you're a big dude, Zoom Freak 1s is for you. But as for me, I would go with the Kyrie 5s. For court feel and responsiveness, I would give a tie on both sneakers. Both sneakers are very good in court feel and very responsive. Those are the strengths of both sneakers. Touching up on the traction, let's start off with the Kyrie 5s traction. It's an Illuminati traction pattern. With this pair, I had to break them in for, I think, 3 days of playing. The Zoom Freak ones, I have to break them in at least 2 days. Both tractions initially on the first wear are not that good, especially the Freak ones. The translucent part or the rose pattern on the Freak ones, you really have to break them in order for the traction to improve. After breaking them in, they will become good, but not the excellent traction that I was hoping. So after breaking these two in, I would prefer the Kyrie 5s better than the Freak ones, especially on dusty floors. Freak ones attract a lot of dust, especially in the translucent part. So maybe if you're buying the Freak ones, I would recommend you to buy the full solid rubber outsole. As for the rubber compound of both sneakers, the rubber compounds on the Kyrie 5s is harder compared to the Zoom Freak ones. If you want a more durable rubber compound, go with the Kyrie 5s. So for the sizing of the sneakers, Kyrie 5s go true to your size for regular footers. For Zoom Freak ones, the same. I would recommend you to get the Zoom Freak ones if you have a wide foot. I wouldn't recommend this for a wide foot because it's kind of hard to wear. If you really want the silhouette, maybe go full size up on the Kyrie 5s. The Kyrie 5 is priced at 6,200 pesos. Similar to the Zoom Freak ones. What sneaker would I choose? I would still choose the Kyrie 5s because of the support. Game changer for me is the cushion setup. I like the cushion setup better on the Kyrie 5s compared to the Zoom Freak ones because I really like to feel bounciness in my forefoot. So that's it on my comparison video between the Kyrie 5s and the Zoom Freak ones. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video and share if you can. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. This has been Marches once again. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.